So if I see any of y'all...
What are you guys doing?
A red hat wearing dope.
Y'all people are what's wrong. It's crazy to me how people will be out here celebrating 4th of July like it's something to celebrate. They're taking away our rights. They're taking away our freedom of speech. And now they're making homelessness illegal when all they have to do is just help people out. What are we celebrating? What are y'all celebrating? It don't make no sense. Y'all people are what's wrong with this country and people in general if you're celebrating 4th of July still.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, we've got a great show planned for you with a lot of 4th of July drama. And some people on the left think it's kind of weird to still follow President Trump. We'll get into that and much more. But today's Monday, so you know what that means. Graham Plattner may be a vile, racist homophobe with a Nazi tattoo, but he's our vile, racist homophobe with a Nazi tattoo. And that's all that matters, because we're on the right side of history all the time. Ever wonder why there are no Democrats on Mount Rushmore? Yeah, me neither. There never will be. Although there should be a President Trump face someday on Mount Rushmore. That would be totally awesome. The American people waiting for just one Democrat to be held accountable for literally anything. My gosh, yes, please. Come on. We're handing them to you on a silver platter. Just pull the trigger. If you don't cheat in elections, you ain't Democrat. Come on, man. Meanwhile, in California, mail-in ballots still coming in strong and hard. How can we count the ballots until we know how many votes we need? Well, that's just common sense. I mean, really. There are but two parties now, traitors and patriots. Ulysses S. Grant. And I am certain of which type of people listen to this show. And you're not the traitors. All right, my friends, it is time. We have arrived at that liberal pool of madness. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
MAGA should not be allowed to celebrate 4th of July. If you are a member of MAGA, a red hat wearing dope who voted for Donald Trump and still right now supports what he's doing to this country,
yeah, that would be me.
I don't want you celebrating 4th of July. You should be sitting in the corner in a dark room with a dunce cap on, your red dunce cap, and I want...
That's got to be red. I mean, if you're going to rock a dunce cap, it's got to be red.
No fireworks, no barbecues, no hot dogs, none of it. You should be sitting in the corner in absolute shame.
Can I at least suck my thumb? Would that be permittable?
Donald Trump is systematically, every single day, destroying this country. And it's only been 5 months. It's going to get so much worse. If you went to school for all those years and you said that Pledge of Allegiance, justice and liberty for all, and you didn't understand what for all meant, it didn't mean everyone except the migrants, except the LGBTQ. If you didn't understand that, you don't get to celebrate the holiday, okay? If you're part of destroying this country, I want you to sit at home on 4th of July in shame.
No, because while I'm thinking about it, why are y'all trying to act like there's anything to decorate for the 4th of July?
A lot.
250 years of what?
Of freedom? Maybe? I don't know. Just shooting from the hip, but it might be that. Now, I know it's not perfect, but we're getting there. You know, we fought that whole thing called the Civil War to end slavery so that you wouldn't, you know, be slaves anymore. So that's a good thing. But I don't know. I mean, you're wearing a bonnet. You've got huge glasses and a septum ring. I can only guess as to what you're about to say.
We reached 250 years of being a country and now Israel runs us?
Oh, okay. I didn't.
What are you
see
gonna put
that
out for
one.
decorations? I hope there's no red involved, because there is no red, white, and blue anymore. It's just white and blue. Like, what are you guys doing? This is sad. This is pathetic. Get it together.
Who's with me in not celebrating the 4th of July because we live in a fascist oligarchy?
Are you thinking about Russia? I think you're thinking about Russia because we live in a constitutional republic. It's in our Pledge of Allegiance. And seeing how old you are, you probably said it most every day growing up, every morning before class started. But, okay. See what you have to say.
Land of the free.
Uh-oh. There it is. Turn it around on him. Yes. Just saying.
No, I actually feel sick to my stomach. Like, I genuinely don't want to celebrate 4th of July.
Because your glasses are so gigantic, you're not even going to be able to move around?
It's this serious. Because America isn't the land of the free if, like, 800,000 innocent children are being taken by our elites.
What? 800,000 kids are missing? Wow, I have not heard that from any of the mainstream media. That's a lot of kids. I'm not exactly sure how many kids there are currently as identified as kids in America, but I'm pretty sure if 800,000 of them went missing, somebody would talk about that.
Or doing something with them, or not being found. I don't, like, it's that serious.
Ooh,
it is
that's
not land of the
serious.
free if our kids aren't even free and safe here. Off. 250-year anniversary. What? Freedom?
Yeah.
What about the children?
So I'm not celebrating the 4th of July this year, and I haven't for quite a while, because I don't really think that there's anything to celebrate. I don't want to ignore our country's history, and when I say our country's history, I mean all of the awful shit that our country has done. And I also...
What about all the good stuff we've done? All the humanitarian stuff we've done? You know, like keeping Europe free from Nazi rule. You know, that kind of stuff.
I also want to make clear that I don't think I've ever felt patriotic or any kind of sense of patriotism.
That's sad.
And I know some boomer is probably going to get in my comments and tell me that I'm an ungrateful little shit.
That would actually be a Gen Xer. I don't think the boomers really care too much.
And, you know, I just haven't had to work hard enough, or I haven't had to suffer enough. I'm a disabled woman in this country, so trust me when I say
I am the victim. Trust me.
I've suffered enough. I've just never understood the loyalty to a country that would prefer you to be dead or prefer to use you as a human meat shield rather than ever give you a shred of anything that you could call your own. So even if you can look past the genocides and the rampant racism and the absolute misogyny and the dumpster fire that is the patriarchy and the billion...
That damn patriarchy gets you every time.
...billionaires building the country off of our bones... I just want to remind you that pretty much no matter who you are, you're just going to get absolutely by this country from the moment you are born on American soil till the day that you die. And just remember that the people that run this country would sacrifice you, your family, and your entire bloodline for a check.
Well, Alicia's not bitter. Am I right?
Hi, it's Luna, activist teacher here, and I just
Oh,
want to
boy.
remind everyone that no one should be celebrating the 4th of July. We are living on stolen land from Mexico and from Native Americans. So instead of celebrating 4th of July, my friends and I are gathering today and having a No Kings protest barbecue. We aren't
That makes sense. That totally makes sense, yeah.
flying American flags. Instead, we're flying Mexican flags. You won't be hearing any of that patriotic music like Kid Rock.
Ugh, gross. Kid Rock. Ugh. Who wants that? Nobody wants to hear patriotic music. Bleh. especially towards the United States. Ugh.
And of course, we won't be lighting any fireworks. Instead, we'll be doing an indigenous drum chant.
Of course you are. Yeah. Why? I wouldn't expect anything less than an indigenous drum chant. Oh my gosh, you're pathetic. Okay.
We need to do what we can to save democracy.
But we're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. Get it right. Or, I don't know. Maybe you need some new glasses to read, you know, what the Constitution and all that stuff's all about.
5 reasons I do not celebrate July 4th. 1. Independence Day did not free everyone. This country was founded on indigenous genocide by white colonizers who stole and then enslaved millions of Africans. Not much to be patriotic about there. Those enslaved folks then built this nation and its economy without reparations to this day. Remember that the
Yeah, no reparations at all. They were given nothing. They just, you know, undid their chains and let them run wild. Let them become feral. No compensation whatsoever. It's not like we fought a civil war or anything to have these people freed. Because if it were up to the Democrats, they would still be slaves to this day. And let's not kid ourselves about that, okay?
majority of the folks who signed the Declaration of Independence owned enslaved black folks. Some 75% of them. 2. Slavery was not fully abolished in 1865 with the Emancipation Proclamation, as you were probably taught. The 13th Amendment legalizes slavery as punishment for a crime, and black codes then established convict leasing, incentivizing the arrest of black folks for so-called crimes such as vagrancy, which was not being employed or, quote, appearing homeless. The 13th Amendment is still in place today, and that history of systemic racism and present reality explain why black folks are overrepresented in the prison system, why black folks
No, they're overrepresented in the prison system is because they commit crimes. A lot of them. Not all of them. We're not talking about just normal black folks. We're talking about that ghetto culture. You know what I'm talking about? Those are the people that are filling up the jails. So give me a break, guy.
Folks are more likely to get more intense sentences, why black youth are 8.5 times more likely to be tried as adults than white counterparts for the same crimes, why black men receive 20 to 50% longer sentences than white men for the same crimes.
So I'm about to do something that I really don't want to do. I'm about to go, and I'm about to go tell my children that we're not celebrating July 4th this year. It'll be our first year. But we're not free. So there's no need to celebrate until that man is out of office. He has ruined everything. Complete chaos in the country. So my kid, what? No, we're not. No. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tell my kids that we're not celebrating because apparently America just can't get it right, okay? So we're not celebrating July 4th. We're not giving that man anything else.
No quarter, no shelter.
And that sucks. It sucks that he took our rights and that we're not free. And now my kids are gonna be sad because there's no July 4th this year. They're gonna be so upset.
I'll be honest with you. She had me the first time I saw that clip, but by the end of it, I started to get this feeling like something's a little off. And so I checked her account, and she does this. She has a parody. I guess you call her a TikTok comedian. I'm not sure, but anyways, she does this all the time, and she has a filter that makes her just be bawling her eyes out. And when she has her face pretty much like we just saw, the illusion is really good. In some of her other clips, she moves her head a little bit, and it just breaks the illusion of the filter. But yeah, she does a really good job at crying, that's for sure. She had me fooled the first time.
4th of July is canceled. Where? Did I miss the memo? Did America get ghosted? Did the Declaration of Independence suddenly delete itself off of Google Drive? Full send. Let's go. So there are really people out here acting like America's birthday is just gonna pack its shit up and leave because of a couple of chronologically offended TikTok philosophers decided that red, white, and blue is problematic. Not today. Not this year. Not ever. Not while there's propane in the tank. July 4th is happening. 1,776 ways this year. We're talking fireworks that'll make your ancestors flinch. With grills so fired up they make the sun look like a bitch. Beer so cold they make a fucking polar bear put on a fucking hoodie. And blasting Toby Keith till the speakers die a patriotic death. You don't fucking like it, you think it's cringe? Good. Grab your gluten-free LaCroix and sit your sensitive ass down in a fucking lawn chair and watch from afar, in silence, while the rest of us celebrate freedom with the intensity of a NASCAR engine made of gunpowder and crank this fucking freedom dial to 11 and ride a bald eagle straight through a wall of fucking sparklers. I'm so fucking sick and tired of this new wave, soft-spined keyboard warrior, flag-hating, vibe-killing, freedom-allergic asses telling the rest of us that loving this country is some kind of fucking hate crime. We ain't celebrating fucking perfection, we're celebrating progress. We're celebrating the right to fucking say dumb shit on the internet while living in a place where dumbasses like you don't get thrown in fucking jail for it. We're celebrating the audacity of fucking freedom. Imperfect, messy, loud-ass fucking freedom. So no, the 4th is not canceled. It's showing the fuck up, louder than ever, drunker than ever, sweatier than ever, and more explosive than ever. We're lighting fucking fuses with middle fingers raised and saluting the fucking troops and grilling the meat with the same greasy ass spatula our grandpa used in '67. And guess what? If you don't fucking like it, stay the fuck inside and eat your kale tofu sadness salad in the fucking dark and whisper to your indoor plants about the dangers of nationalism. But keep your complaints down, because we'll be too busy celebrating with beer, burgers, and bald eagles. So, bless America. See you on the fucking court. And don't forget the fucking lighter fluid. Hoo-ah.
And today's episode is sponsored by @1badcat760 and @MelissaSullivan5899. Thank you very much to both of you for your ongoing support. It really does mean a lot, and it helps keep the channel going strong. And I hope both of you are having a great day. And also a special shout out to all the producers out there. You know who you are, and I do appreciate it. It means a heck of a lot. Thank you.
I'm not celebrating the 4th of July. I'm day drinking in a semi-celebratory fashion on a day that just happens to be July 4th. Very different, and it's very nuanced. There's a nuance to my celebration that 4th of July celebrations don't have. Because think about it, if we don't party and day drink on July 4th, the government wins. No, I'm not wearing red, white, and blue to celebrate America. I'm wearing red, white, and blue ironically. I'm reclaiming those colors. If I don't have a brew in one hand and a water balloon for water balloon toss in the other, that's what fascism wants. Joy is resistance. Egg walk, relay race. Ironic, America-themed scavenger hunt. I'm resisting by winning that. Okay, so I'm wearing red, white, and blue, but that's not because I love America. That's because I love a theme. It's like how I don't believe in marriage, but when I go to somebody's wedding, I'm gonna wear white because that's a theme.
You don't wear white to a wedding as a guest.
Oh, is that why Aunt Kelly was so pissed at me?
It's more like a cow chewing cud.
So this past weekend, I was minding my own business, going about my day, when I saw this guy on the side of the road waving a Trump flag.
And I just had to intervene and say something to him.
Trying to get people to buy his MAGA merch. And as I drove by, all I could wonder is, doesn't this guy have something better to do with his time than sell Trump t-shirts on the side of the road? I mean, seriously, it's a Sunday afternoon. Why don't you go to the park or grab lunch with some friends? Or maybe he doesn't have any friends because he's too busy worshiping Donald Trump. How weird and sad.
I hope you all MAGAs out there realize, we normal people do, but I hope you all realize that Trump don't really take the presidency as a real job.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even get paid for it. He donates his entire salary. So yeah, how could he take it serious?
At all. You know, he's just in the office playing out a reality show. You know, it's just a spin-off of The Apprentice.
Are you retarded? No.
Because there has been nothing that he have done since he's been in office that's beneficial to this country or the people in this country. It's nothing he said he was going to do when he get elected that he has done. As a matter of fact, he have done the opposite of everything he said he was going to do. And y'all MAGAs come up here and tell me one thing he have done that put this country in a better place. One. I dare you. Yeah. And don't think he's trying to save this country from any kind of nuclear weapon he clear Iran have, because y'all have not seen any proof or evidence of anything. But he keep on just touting his mouth and telling you all that. Well, gas is priced, but we could understand because we're trying to make sure he don't have any nuclear weapon or all this nonsense. But y'all have never seen any proof of nothing. Not one damn thing.
Well, what do you want him to do? Stroll in an actual nuclear weapon into the White House and have a press conference or something? Come on.
It's a reality show for him. And all y'all are playing in his reality show because y'all are not normal people. Yeah.
Wow.
It is absolutely disgusting to see how many people are supporting Donald Trump, oh my God, it's insane. He's a monster. He's a demon. Ew.
Can somebody please tell me why, when y'all Trump supporters know that Trump doesn't give a about you or anybody but himself, why is it that y'all will gleefully let him teabag you with your mouths open?
Wow. I try to keep my mouth shut for the most part. Jeez Louise, lady.
I just don't understand. He literally doesn't care about us at all. He doesn't give a about this country. Yet y'all seem to think that he does.
If you're like me, maybe you noticed that the flags that were in front yards have disappeared. And suddenly the red hats are not so easy to spot at grocery stores and gas stations. And that the people who spent years screaming about stolen elections and child trafficking rings have gone silent. So what is actually happening? Did they suddenly see the light? No, because that's not how any of this works. I spent some time researching how extremist movements die, and here's what I've learned. They don't collapse in one dramatic event. They fizzle out slowly and quietly, and in stages. Different people leave for different reasons. Some leave because the winning team is no longer winning. So what once felt good no longer feels good. Some leave because the voices they trust finally give them permission, and some never leave at all. The ones who never leave are the fanatics. They're the smallest group, but they're also the loudest and most visible. They will scream until the end, and then they will keep screaming into an empty room. The good news is the fanatics are not your problem to solve. You cannot argue someone out of a cult. You cannot debate them into seeing reality. They have to watch the whole thing fall apart on their own, and the leader has to break first. Trump is breaking. His health is failing. His mind is slipping. He's fueling his own demise, and when he goes, the movement goes with him. Because no one else can hold it together.
Genuine question, and I want a genuine answer. After the Epstein files have been released, how can you still support Donald Trump, and why do you?
There are two reasons why people would still be supporting Trump at this time. It's very unlikely that those would be for policy reasons. The first is the sunk cost fallacy, where they are so deep in the cult, people who stay within the MAGA cult, they're so deep in it that they have invested so much of themselves that they cannot pull back. They cannot admit that anything that they are wrong. The second is the Dunning-Kruger effect, where when you know a little bit about something, you expand or overestimate your expertise in that area. And Trump leads from the front with this particular thing. I know more about guns than anyone. I know more about international law than anyone, which is not true. Trump suffers from the Dunning-Kruger effect in addition to dementia. But the base also believes that they know more than other people, and it's based in superiority.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Hey, so by the way, at this point, if you still support the Trump administration and ICE and everything that's happening in America right now,
I do.
You are a bad person.
Oh.
And there's literally no argument to that.
Well, then I'm not even going to try. You got me. Checkmate. I'm a horrible person.
You are a bad person who supports innocent people dying on the streets for absolutely no reason. You support that? Oh, but you were mad when Charlie Kirk experienced the same thing.
That was not the same thing at all. Charlie Kirk was peacefully debating, and out of nowhere, his life was taken. The two aren't even close to being the same. And don't be a doof, okay?
But now you're silent. When two people, so far, in Minneapolis, have been shot and killed by ICE for absolutely no reason.
Oh yeah, absolutely none. No reason. In fact, they were just sitting in their homes and ICE barged in and just whacked them right there for no reason. Come on, lady.
For absolutely no reason. They were innocent. So you're a terrible person, and you will go to hell.
Oh, gosh.
No matter what you believe in.
Well, that kind of sucks. Okay.
Even though you claim to be a Christian, but...
Ooh, you know what? I do claim that I'm a Christian. You got me there, too. Woo, you're on point today, lady.
But what happened to love thy neighbor? You don't love anyone but yourself. And the people who look like you and think like you and have the same beliefs as you.
Are you talking about like Americans? Is that who you're talking about? Because that's how I would identify myself.
But everyone else.
It's crazy, I guess, right? Or just, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, since I'm going to hell anyways, I might as well just start doing bad stuff, like really bad stuff. Jeez Louise, lady.
Apparently, you know, them, because they're different from you, right? I don't think that's what Jesus died for.
Oh, come on now.
I think Jesus said to love thy neighbor.
Yeah, don't bring him into this petty little argument of yours. Don't do it.
But I don't know. I didn't grow up religious, so.
Wow, shocker there. That's a real, I did not see that one coming.
I don't know. This is not okay. This is not okay. Everything that's going on right now is not okay. U.S. citizens are dying. Immigrants are dying. Human beings are dying for no reason. And you're okay with it and you support it. This is not okay. We're back in Germany.
Oh, gosh. All right, take a breath. Calm down. Just breathe.
I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Women.
If you'd like to help support the channel, you can always pick up some authentic Idle Hands merch, like menstrual equity, just in time for Pride Month. I believe it's 20% off for the next few days, so hurry up and get some merch before it's all gone. Actually, it's never gone, but I have to hype it up. Now back to the show. Well, as always, for the next few weeks, it's still June, so you know what that means.
Say happy Pride on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy Pride!
This is so sick.
Well, today I had to represent Utah just a little bit, so here you go. It's not too exciting, but you seem to be having a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn that shit to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geeks, yo. Need to get down with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show.
He's really enjoying himself.
Turn the club into a freak show.
All right, my friends, that was a lot to take in, so let's shift things a little bit to more normal absurdity. Let's take a look at this young lady and her cheeseburger crisis. Take a look.
Yeah, I asked for extra onions. Why the f they put these bitches on top like a sesame seed bun? Like, why the f they do that? Like, why would they do that, bro? Ain't none, no, it barely some on sandwich.
And finally, my friends, due to popular demand, we have some more pogo-stick parkour. It's pretty awesome. Take a look.
Oh!
Thank you. Well, there's definitely something very satisfying about watching pogo stick parkour. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. But that's it for me today, my friends. Thank you for spending time. I do appreciate it. And please don't forget to like, share. That helps grow the channel. Subscribe. That helps too. And make sure to slap that bell so you're always notified. And if you've got an extra hype, well, I wouldn't mind getting it. Beggars can't be choosers. But until the next episode, my friends, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.